Mark here. Today we're going to talk about busting through plateaus. So what a plateau is say you're doing 60 kilos in the bench press, you're doing 3 sets of 10, and every single week you're doing 3 sets of 10, you're not getting any better, and you get frustrated with yourself. Well, how do you get through that? There's a couple of different ways. One of the best ways is progressive overload. Make sure you're doing progressive overload. What that is just constantly increasing the workload every week. So you can do that by increasing the weight every week, increasing the reps every week, or increasing the sets every week. So if you're doing 3 sets of 10, you're stuck. You could go 3 sets of 10, the 4th set of whatever you can do. Or you could just try and get 12 on the last set, and then the next week you get a set of 10 and 2 sets of 12, then 3 sets of 12 if you can. Or another way to do it, well that's one way, that's always in progression. Another way would be to mix up your rep ranges and your weights every week. So you could go with really heavy weight and maybe 3 sets of 3, 5 sets of 5, or you could go with a lighter weight and go 3 sets of 12, 3 sets of 15. So this will switch up how you're working the muscle, and it'll start to adapt again, so you'll start busting through them plateaus. Another way to do it would be to start adding drop sets or supersets or giant sets or something like that into your workout as well. So what a drop set is, you're just doing your bench press, you do 10 with that weight, then you take about 10 kilos off that and just go to failure again, really, or pretty close to failure at least. So you can do that until you get back to an empty bar, really, if you wanted to go mad. Superset is just when you're doing the bench press, maybe jump off that and go straight over to doing pec deck or some flies. So you're fatiguing your chest even more, or your triceps. You could do tricep push down after as well. Yeah, so that's another way to do it. Let me see. Another way, maybe the only other way, would be frequency. So if you're training chest once a week, you could switch up to training twice a week. Yeah, or if you're doing 3 times a week, you could lower it down and you actually start progressing again. You want to make sure you're getting enough recovery time as well. So you don't want to just flat out killing yourself every day. You actually have to recover, because that's where the muscle is built, that's where the strength comes from. It's actual recovery that's most important. Yeah, but out of all this, the most important one is progressive overload. So you want to make sure that you're actually forcing your body to grow every week. So you're doing enough to cause breakdown and repair. You don't want to be just doing something that you're comfortable with and doing that every week and not progressing at all, because you'll not make any gains. So there's different tools to make sure you're progressing, like I've already explained. And another easy way to keep track of that would be a workout log. So you can do that online or in a book. I actually have mine here. So I record everything I do in every training session right down in this book. If you want, I can go over it in another video and show you exactly what it is. But that helps me progress, so I'm always getting stronger, always getting bigger, Along with that, diet. Your diet has to be in check. You can't train hard in the gym and then eat like shit the rest of the time, because you're just not going to do anything for yourself. You're just going to be wasting your time. You'll end up getting injured, you won't be able to recover properly, and you'll have no energy really. So that's it, yeah. Again, hitting plateaus, just make sure you're doing everything correctly, and if you're still stuck, well then you can add in your drop sets or your trisets, or increase your frequency, whatever you want to do. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks. See you in the next video.